Okay, so do you ever have those mornings where you usually are the second person to wake up, but every once in a while your husband wakes up, after you because he gets to go in a little bit later. So you wake up and it's still dark and you don't want to disturb him. So you're like, I'm just gonna tiptoe out of here, go let the dog out, make my coffee. Then you hear his alarm upstairs. Oh, the bathroom light's on. Okay, he's up. He's like getting moving. He's gonna get in the shower. Yada yada yada. And then you go into the room, okay? And I paint this picture. You go into the room. The light is now on. He got up from this room, went to the bathroom, didn't notice this. But you go in there and you go, holy shit, I think my husband may have murdered Venom.
I saw Wallace Shawn die. Wallace Shawn is dead.
For roping. I like that. You're a jabroni. Go ahead.
Yes, William. Yes, it is. Before AJ gets to tag us in, let me explain the rest of the story. Mike, show off your arm. Ooh, he got new ink. It's very nice. It's very spiffy. Here's the thing. He had second skin on. Okay. So we think we're good. We think we're safe. We have like light pink, kind of like rose colored like sheets. Okay. Like a mauve color sheet. And when I go in there, again, empty bed now, Mike in the bathroom, there is black ink all over the pillowcase, black ink on the sheets, black ink on our comforter. And I was like,
I need context to what you meant by did Venom die. I was like, wait, I need context.
I go into the bathroom and I go, did you realize when you got out of bed that it looked like you murdered Venom? And he's like, what? And I go, you bled ink everywhere. You killed an octopus or Venom. I'm not sure which. Fun fact, we stain treated it. It did not come out yet. It's faded, but it's still there. So we got the maximum strength OxyClean spray. Yeah. And we are going, it says you can soak it for up to a week. So we're going to let that saturate for a couple of days and then throw it in the washing machine again and hopefully not have to buy new sheets. Tonight, we put on our dark blue sheet set that we have with a towel underneath because when I say it saturated this bitch, it soaked into the mattress. Thankfully, we were able to get it off the mattress. But yeah, soaked through to the pillowcase into like the actual like fabric of the pillow cover. So there's towels been placed everywhere. And then this man had the audacity to ask me tonight as we're making the bed with the sheets and I've stain treated our sheets twice today. He's like, what if I get hot? Oh, boo fucking who? You're sleeping above a towel tonight, okay? You got ink everywhere last night.
You might say that our bed got mauled.
It did. It did, in fact, get mauled. AJ, welcome us into the show now that I've told my story.
Yeah, it's Wednesday night. It's What the Show. I am one of our co-hosts. My name is AJ Lancaster.
I'm one of the deacons who didn't get ink all over our bed. This is the other one. Juice will be here at some point, maybe. And in the meantime,
we have Buck Juice.
We have an esteemed guest, Buck Juice. Buck Juice, what can we get you to agree to for Real Juice? This has been our recurring bit lately, the last few months while Real Juice has been busy working. Welcome to the show. But this new piece, it took what, like 7 hours?
Yeah, I got stabbed for 7 hours.
It is really cool, admittedly. I do really like it. It ruin it a little bit for me that it may have ruined our sheets. Some, but I'll get over it. And if not, you're gonna buy us a new set of sheets if we can't get these stains out.
Say nope.
But boo boo, I didn't ruin that.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, anyways. Hello, everyone. We're here to talk about how sports are bad. Maybe. Not me. I had a great weekend. But for the rest of you poor suckers, get out your feelings. I'm just kidding. Next week, I'll be right there with you. Well, hopefully the Lions will still win. That's the good thing. What you need to do is pick a couple of teams. You pick your NFL team and you pick your college team. And one is going to make you suffer, but the other one hopefully does well enough that it
No, they all will make you suffer.
Yes.
That's how sport fandom works. You suffer, you suffer, you suffer until you die.
Yeah.
Have you tried going out into nature?
Nah,
No. Enjoying the night sky, going somewhere where, like, the coyotes won't come up to you, but you'll hear them kind of bickering with each other in the background. It's pretty beautiful.
It's pretty beautiful. That is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
We love nature.
Just real quick,
scene,
William,
like,
this is unfair to people who don't have two arms.
Oh. And
Fair.
keep your eyes open because the other arm might be getting something done to it soon too.
Yes, and we're now prepared. We're gonna put a tarp on our bed or something.
I'll just sleep on
Wait.
the
What's happening to the other arm?
McClunky.
He's very excited about it. I'm excited about it. I'm a little bit less. I was more excited for Maul personally than McClunky. But Greedo has his moments. He's cool, I guess.
So here's the long and short of it. We found out that our local shop, the owner of it, is an actual Lucasfilm certified artist.
License.
Yeah, and I went with him with the idea, and I've gotten to know him a little bit over the past couple of years, like not well, but like
nice.
Conversationally, like he knows my name if I go into the shop or something like that. And this time I went in there.
This is the same shop that does for the paws.
They do. That's the one who does the
dog rescue.
The dog rescue tattoos.
We love that.
So I went in there and I literally just said, I had a couple of older tattoos that I was like, I just want to get those covered up, and I'd like to do Darth Maul.
Not about it because they weren't my favorite.
Yeah,
tattoos.
I'm like, I'm gonna either do Darth Maul or Greedo, and pretty much I have the Darth Maul. I want you to do whatever you want, be creative about it. And the Greedo, I have one request, and that is that you somehow incorporate the word McClunky into the tattoo. And I'm like, I don't care which one you do on which arm. Because it's got cover up involved, so he has to work in over the colors that were previously there. And I show up and I went with my budget that I went over, in which I budgeted out for what should be a $300 or $400 tattoo, basically, with what I told him to do. And I get in there and he's like, "So, you got anything going on today?" I went at 10 in the morning. And I'm like, "No, I'm actually off, so we're good." He's like, "Good. I'm gonna show you what I drew up." And he shows me, I'm expecting like 4 inches, and it's a full like foot long half sleeve that
Nice.
So much earlier than I anticipated.
Yep. So it's a full, and he's like, I looked at him and he's like, "You're cool with that if we do like the whole thing?" And I'm like, "Sure." He did not charge me any extra.
He's a ledge. Welcome, Juice.
What's up?
How are
Hey,
you?
buddy.
Oh, it's not 10:50. It's only 10:15.
I know. I'm so proud of him. He showed up so much earlier than I expected. Juice, can we get an update on the stink bugs? How are the stink bugs doing?
A lot better. I actually I did laundry today, and Zach Ertz was obviously in it, and so he should be clear. Much better. I did find the point of entry.
Oh, okay.
They're
That's
crawling where there's a gap where my AC unit is in the window that they're crawling in from. So I hit that pretty hard with some like defensive spray.
Yeah.
And they've been significantly better. I find like 2 or 3 a day as opposed to like getting home from work and there's like 15 of them. So
yeah.
Wait, are the bugs
There's a couple,
doing
like-
better, or are you doing better at making sure the bugs are not doing better?
Hey, he never harmed any of them, technically.
He's done his best.
He's been very humane.
There was one point where I had a breaking moment where I thought I was doing a good job, and I came home and they were just everywhere. And I did get, even though the spray that I do have is a more humane one, as far as like, it's not a it's one that's like very safe for pets and children, which I don't have around here.
But just in case, you never know.
I don't want to be spraying chemicals in the air that I'm breathing, but like harmful
Yeah,
chemicals. But like, I did get a few. I got a few there in frustration, but for the most part, they're all live in my large garbage can outside.
Yeah, you put them in the large garbage.
Living their best life, eating all the scraps.
Exactly.
All left over Pizza USA.
So AJ moved. I got a tattoo. Bethany dealt with the death of Venom.
Yes.
Juice had stink bugs, and Buck went to the Cardinals game.
Yeah, I decided, and then I remembered why I had not been since 2021.
Do you think you're a jinx?
No, they just are just a shit football team. They're just, I'm sorry. How do you blow a 15-point lead to the Tennessee fucking Titans?
This is what I was
You
saying.
managed to not have one, but two candidates for like worst play of the year.
This is the worst loss in franchise history. It should have been 28-6 on that DeMercado. And I saw someone dropped him today in our league, and I laughed. I'm like, what? First of all, why'd you pick him up? You should have picked up Michael Carter.
Michael Carter wasn't available. It's a 16-team league.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen our running back waiver wire?
We don't have a waiver wire. I don't even look like. I'll look, and then there's nobody there. I'm like, what? Like, what is this? And then
The only
defenses and a handful of tight ends.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like what's
about it.
available.
The only smart decision I made, and it's not even that great of a decision, but Mike told me because Russell Wilson got benched, and I was like, shit, what do I do? I'm gonna like need another QB or like
There was
someone.
no starter
And there was
available.
no start available, and he goes, pick up Gabriel. I think Flacco's getting benched soon. And then like 2 weeks later, I was like,
Yeah, she's like, I don't know what to do a quarterback. I'm like, Dylan Gabriel. And sure enough, 2
There
weeks
he is.
later, and she had him.
And you know, is he doing great? No,
But he's a
like he's
starter.
serviceable. He's starting. It's
I
fine.
actually think he didn't play. Like, I watched the
Pretty
game.
solid.
I watched that game.
It's been one game, but
He
you know.
didn't do terrible. And against Minnesota, which is a pretty decent defense, honestly.
so yesterday, Jerry posted how he needed running back. So I reached out to him, and he's like, "I want Quinson Junkins." I'm like,
No.
"I bet you freaking do."
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
good.
no, that's
please.
the only good. Like, I did the same thing last year with Chubb. Like he was not actually active during the draft, and I thought, well, maybe he comes back and he does well. I did the same thing with Junkins. I'm like, I know that once he signs and he's activated, he's their RB1. He's been the only bright spot, other than me getting Justin Fields garbage time.
Oh, yeah. Justin Fields, like we were talking off air, Justin Fields is the definition right now of a good at fantasy and not so good at real football.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because they're down by like 20 plus with like 7 minutes to go. What else are you going to do other than throw the ball?
When they don't have any more Monday night, I was like, if you have the Jets in a Monday night game, but they only have one more primetime game and it's a Thursday. But
Shocking.
if you're down by 10 within the fourth quarter of a Jets game and you have Fields on your fantasy team, you're going to win.
Yeah.
Except I haven't. Even though last week I got 30 from Ibuka and I got 30 from Chase, and I still lost.
To Moose, who is now in first.
Freaking, what's his name that I had on my bench that got 40 points out of
Oh,
nowhere?
she had Dowdle. Yeah.
Dowdle.
Who I think draft night you just took because you thought his name was funny.
And AJ said that's not a bad pick, and I was like, okay, hell's yeah. And then you know what? He was on my bench, but he did have a really good game. Yeah, I did still win.
And then I had 25 from Fields that week, and I still lost because, And then
Paul was
the
projected
week
less than
prior,
100 points, and he had
real-
160.
I was really pissed at myself. I was really pissed because I had Jalen Warren, but he was hurt. So I decided to go with Chubb, not Gainwell. And Gainwell went off on that game. And I was like, son of a...
I was getting a lot of angry texts that morning. that was their London game, right?
Yeah. No, well, it wasn't London. I think it was
in the
Germany.
London games. Always bet on the unexpected. The Jets could win. We don't know, you know?
You're a fool if you bet on that.
I'm just saying.
Dude, it is so
crazy
weird how we
things
have
happen.
I think it's like 4 or 5 weeks in a row of a super early, well, early for me.
Yeah,
kickoff.
Yeah, pretty sure everyone.
which time? Like I always forget for Arizona. Like
Yeah,
what is it right now?
It's Pacific time right now, and in about a month we go to Mountain.
Right, because I know you're in that one weird state that doesn't do it.
Yeah.
William, look forward to week 8 where we both score 50 points, but one of us is going to win with that.
Well, wait.
So bad that week.
You guys play each other on the Lions bye week?
On the Lions
They
bye
do.
week.
Isn't that funny?
I looked up because immediately I looked up who I played week 8 because I was like, congrats on the win. And then I was like, what are the effing odds? It's William. That is so
That's
funny,
fantastic.
honestly. And it was completely randomized.
And what's going to be crazy is every other team in the league is going to score like 90 plus, and you're going to have people that lose.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting week. We can't wait for week 8 when William and I face off.
No. But back to me going to the Cardinals game.
Yes.
No.
The fact that the OC afterwards,
Back to
he
cloud
said,
in
I
the
didn't.
cornfield.
We'll get to that, AJ.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
Like I hate our offensive coordinator with a goddamn motherfucking passion.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Like he is a moron. Like he literally said the next day in the press conference, "Oh, I didn't really like the doing 3 runs in a row when we needed a first down." No shit. Like I'm just like, and the fact is, I think he's really buddy with the head coach.
Yeah.
So he knows his job is secure. I'm like, well, he shouldn't be, because you are wasting a generational wide receiver.
Yeah.
And tight end.
Yeah.
Greg Dortch.
Scorch the Dortch.
Dortch high rise up.
Woo woo.
Yeah.
That's
Like
all right.
it just, oh my gosh. Oh yeah. And then the fact that the team fined Jonathan Gannon for slapping the player that dropped the ball on the goal line. I'm like, that is absolutely ridiculous. I'm like, what are we doing here?
It was such a mess, honestly.
Can I just say how vindicated I am about Ohio State wide receivers, though? You know who my Ohio State wide receivers were? They weren't. It wasn't Chris Olave. It wasn't Marvin Harrison Jr. It wasn't Garrett Wilson. It's JSN and Emeka Ibuka.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Ibuka has, like, he is hands down the front runner for Offensive Rookie of the Year, and it's not even close.
Yeah, it's not even close. He's got, unless he gets hurt or something, he's got it.
Yeah, I've just been saying for years, like, he's the one who's going to be the most pro-ready when he enters the league, and
someone should hire you as a scout, AJ.
Yeah, you might have missed your calling, AJ.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. You know, I think my father truly missed his calling as like an NFL scout. That man,
he is good about that.
Calls this shit very well, except for 20 touches, Tony. That's the only time
he was very wrong on that.
He was very wrong about that one. But every other time, this man calls this shit.
He literally, when we go, he called him 20 touches Tony because he wanted him to touch the ball 20 times.
In fairness, he didn't say he'd be great in the NFL. He just said if that man gets 20 touches when he was playing for Florida, if he gets 20 touches a game, we're winning the game. So we started calling him 20 touches Tony. And then he went to the NFL, and, well, we all know what happened there. So he was a little wrong about him, but you know what? You lose some, you can't, lightning doesn't strike every time. But other than that, he's very good. Can I just say, this is a thing that I learned this weekend, which I was hoping for. But here's the deal. If your last name is Manning and the predominant color of your school is orange and you play Florida, you're fucked. You ain't going to win. I'm sorry. You're just not going to win the game.
He is playing awful. Like
he's so
good.
Like I wasn't ready to say he's a bust after playing Ohio State. It's Ohio State, but he hasn't really looked good in any game.
He really is not good. He's not. He is truly not good at football. I personally, in my minds, in my hypothetical world, the Mannings all have a group chat, and I like to think that Eli didn't wait until basically the second the game ended to text a gif of Elle Woods going, "What? Like it's hard?" Because he definitely has bragging rights in that family. He's like, "I'm the only one that could effing do it. I don't understand why the rest of you cannot beat Florida." And that's what I envisioned. So that's what tickled me personally. My dad at a certain point in the game was like, I think they need to bench him. Like, I'm not trying to help out Texas right now because I'd like to win this game. But at a certain point, you might just have to be like, we need to bench this kid. He's not very good. But alas, they kept him in.
Yeah, he's definitely out of Heisman contention. And I know they were talking that he wasn't going to go pro this year anyway, but he's definitely not going pro.
Oh, he cannot. Like, for the teams that are trying to tank for him, yeah, you may want to reconsider that plan.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who would do that because it's not the Titans because they got Cam Ward. They need.
So looking forward to next year, I think it could be the Dolphins.
What's, I guess, the cap hit if they move on from Tua?
I don't know that off the top of my head.
And I said this to Mike several times. Kyler's gone after this year.
You think?
Yeah.
He's getting his, pro gamer's license.
The Jets would take for me. Oh, they might. Well, maybe. There's no team. I think that's a worthy call. I would not tank for that man. He's not proved himself at all.
The problem with this year's incoming class, and sorry that this is super football centric at the moment. We'll move on to a couple of other things soon. But there's what looks like a couple of very good quarterbacks, but there's not one that's standing out above the others as hey, this is the guy you got to tank for to get that number one pick, because there's 3 or 4 of them who look like they're in the conversation together.
There are none that are bona fide top 5 draft pick ones.
Right.
I would like Drew Aller on the Vikings.
Okay. Oddly specific.
I mean, they have
give Kevin O'Connell Drew Aller.
Okay. Here's what was I gonna say? I just got distracted somehow. Oh, 2 things, football related, but not entirely football related. 1, we have a guy who comes in. He's one of our tech guys. We see him every Wednesday, like clockwork. And for some odd reason, the last few weeks, because I guess another guy was out, so he was kind of assigned his area because he does a few different offices, right? He was assigned his area. So we didn't see him. We got other people, or we didn't get anyone at all. So he finally comes in. He happens to be dyed-in-the-wool Bears fan. I talk about football all the time. Every time he comes in, obviously Lions fan.
He knows pain.
Talk about he does know pain. We talk about obviously NFC North, blah blah. So anywho, literally, the last time I saw him was right before the Bears and the Lions were meant to face off, and I didn't see him for 3 weeks. And of course, obviously, we crushed them. So I finally see him today, and I go, "Gosh, Jesse, I know we absolutely obliterated y'all, but you shouldn't have to disappear for 3 weeks." And he's like, "I knew you were going to say something." I said to someone last week, "There's this girl, and she's going to say something to me." And so it was just funny. He's like, "That's it. I'm not fixing anything." But no, in all honesty, it was nice to see him, and we could at least agree on making fun of the Packers together. But it was just very funny.
Juice is going to a Packers game next month.
Next month? Yep.
Who are they playing?
Eagles.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds expensive.
I'm not paying for the tickets. So.
Yeah, exactly.
That's even better.
So
I'd be terrified to look at the resale ticket price for that game right now. It's got to be out of control.
I don't have to drive, and I don't have to.
Yeah, that's
I don't have to worry about tickets, so I just get to go have a good time.
You don't have to drive. That's even better.
That's a good situation.
It's only an hour. It's an hour away. Well, hour, obviously without traffic, but you
can bring some ingredients to make Aperol spritz in the parking lot.
Oh God. Yes. He's going to a Packers game, not a Bills game. Okay, we don't want him falling through any tables. Let's get too crazy. Has anyone watched? Mike and I just started watching Chad Powers. Anyone watching that?
No, but I'm curious as to it.
I think actually, Buck, that might be a good show for you.
It's good, not great. I'm gonna continue watching it.
Yeah, it's not bad enough to give up on.
but it's not like I expected like greatness. I was telling Mike, I think it's like trying to be like a Ted Lasso, but it's just not quite hitting that mark. It's a bit absurd. It's got its funny moments. There's some relationships that I'm intrigued by and I want to see them grow, even though one of them makes no sense to me. Like, this makes no sense that this character would be helping out this other character that much, but okay. But it's good. I'm like trying to avoid spoilers on this silly show. But anyways, I don't know. It's worth it. If obviously y'all are involved enough in football, I think that you would get a kick out of it. But
It's Glenn Powell.
yeah, it's Glenn Powell doing his Glenn Powell thing.
I put this in the group chat. This has to be so awkward right now, though. The female lead is Mark Sanchez's wife.
Is she really? I did not know that. That's funny.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Yeah, Mike. If she was doing any kind of press tours, it's like, get her off the press tour.
So you mentioned it was a little absurd. Was it as absurd as like a clown in a cornfield?
Wait, are you saying cloud or clown?
Clown.
That doesn't sound absurd, AJ. That sounds terrifying. That sounds like a nightmare I would have.
So you haven't seen clown in a cornfield yet?
I can't say that I have. Is this a movie?
On
Yes.
Tubi, right?
Clown in a cornfield just came out. It's on
It just
Shudder.
came out on Tubi?
Oh, Shudder.
Oh, Shudder,
Yep.
my bad.
Yes. And it's phenomenal. Actually, the movie's pretty well done, and I found out that it's an adaptation of a novel.
Oh, so this is based off a novel. This is an adaptation.
Yeah.
Is a nonfiction?
Yes, yeah, sure. But yeah, we were going to watch this movie for like days, and then we're at I was at a volleyball game, and I go to the bathroom, and it's like high school bathroom, and they're like, movies, books to read during Halloween, and they highlighted Clown in a Cornfield.
Nice.
Like, what? And we watched it that night. And guys, Clown in a Cornfield.
Okay, Lego has read the book.
It's not a hard mystery, but damn, it's a fun ride.
Not a hard mystery. You can solve it pretty quickly.
That should be like a genre. Hard mystery.
Hard mystery.
There was a light twist.
Oh God, why'd you have to go there again?
There was a light twist that I did not see happen, and I
Sunday night. And I don't want to think about it. You know what I mean? It's a bop of a song though, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good song, but I don't want to think about it. Was it the clown? Yes. Was it?
No.
In fact,
The clown is not what made me cheer. Nope.
Oh, okay. His other book, Video Night, is way better. I like that Lego not only knows about Clown in a Cornfield and has read 2 of the 3 chapters, but has read another novel by the same author. That's the most Lego thing I've heard. Yeah, let's see. So, Lego, is the character an influencer or is the author? I'm confused. Any clarification on that? In the movie, was there a character like that?
There's a group of kids that have a YouTube channel in the movie.
Okay, I see.
Don't know if it's the same as the book in that way, but it's not like a huge channel. It's a big channel.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
I'm gonna look up now. Clown in a Cornfield.
If there's if within the book there's a character that's a YouTuber,
like
TikTok kid,
that makes sense.
That makes sense. Unless it's Deadstream.
Deadstream is so good.
Yeah. That's
oh man,
great,
this is
which is a movie, not a book, obviously, but I don't read.
Is something. Oh, here he is in the cornfield.
Yeah, the clown.
Look at him. He's just there. And my phone, it's dark, and my phone is so.
Does he look happy?
He kind of does, actually. He's like got a crossbow.
Okay. Do you guys know the name of the clown?
What's his
Clown
name?
in the cornfield?
The name of the clown in the cornfield?
Jonathan Davis.
Friendo.
Friendo
the clown.
I thought it was gonna have something to do with corn. That kind of, I was like Cornelius. That
Yes.
Friendo. Okay.
So this year I did not go to Halloween Horror Nights. Bethany did. Just digest that for a second.
Yes, I know. Who would have thunk? Not I.
But there are so many videos. So they've allowed Art the Clown to have like free reign to walk around the park wherever he wants. I want that role. Like that man,
You would thrive.
the performer playing Art the Clown can literally go anywhere. He literally is going into some of the stores
He mostly is helping Universal
and
sell more.
intimidating people into buying the Terrifier T-shirt. Like he goes and shoves it in their face
They're
and like
"No, I want you to
threatens
buy
them
this."
until they
Like-
go.
That's great. It's great, honestly. I'm kind of a fan. I don't ever really want to see the movies, but I enjoy the walk around character that he is.
AJ, have you?
There he is,
Not
Brendo.
a clown.
Nice. AJ, have you watched the Terrifier movies?
No.
So
I'm gonna get
I actually started Terrifier 2. I didn't get very far into it because I started at like 1 in the morning and I fell asleep. But
what I would start at 1 a.m. Never.
it's definitely got I get the vibe of what made it popular because it feels like an 80s slasher more so than almost anything I seen in a long time. I didn't get like crazy far into it, but it's got the very ominous music and it's a little slow pace.
Tom Cafe, yes, that's the shirt he's getting run by.
And I'm like, because I'm not, my big thing with horror is I don't like gore. And I've heard that Terrifier is about as gory as it gets. So I'm like, do I want to go through and watch all of these or not? I'm like, maybe I like one weekend when she's out of town for a Gator game, I'll sit down and actually, make myself watch them. But it's just like, I hate the Saw movies. Like, so like,
I like the first one. That's about it.
yeah. I don't know. It's,
Agreed.
but the character of Art seems like Elliot. Okay.
Okay, noted. Good to know.
I don't think so. So again, it was 1 in the morning. I probably watched 20 minutes.
Yeah, this is. I don't think
The character's awesome though.
I don't think you understand what a big brave girl I am now. Okay, and I would just like to. I wouldn't like to think the state of the world because, like, obviously, I'd like it to be better. But like when the real world is so effed up, like I understand the whole like horror as like a controlled
Comfort.
Fear, blah, blah, whatever, like why it brings people comfort. Because let me tell you, when I went to Horror Nights, I was clapping at things. Like literally there was a triple scare in a house and I was like, so good, so good. And I was like, who am I as a person? And the chainsaw people, when I saw them, I went, every time I saw one, I was like, do the vroom. And then they don't do the vroom because then they know they can't scare you. And it's kind of like, it's this weird, like reverse psychology thing. But truly, I enjoyed watching them vroom to other people. And I was like, I don't know how this happened. There was a really delicious vegan walking taco also. That has nothing to do with it, but also it does. And then I got to see BDSM Trevor Lawrence, which AJ introduced me to at STP last year. Also, we now call when we watch Trevor Lawrence real Trevor Lawrence.
Done.
Deal. We call him Football Devin now because the dancer that we like is named Devin that we call BDSM Trevor
They
Lawrence.
met Devin.
You know him.
Buck.
That Buck has exactly.
Yeah. There's a guy when he's in his makeup.
Something about him makes him look like he's Trevor Lawrence.
When you meet him in person, he does not look like him. But when he's on stage performing, he 100% does because of his hair.
Just one quick side tangent because I know John's here. Duh! Yankees lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
So yes. So yeah, the other day when we were watching the Jags game, Mike was like, "Oh, look, it's Football Devin," and I was like, "Oh, I love that. From now on, he will be called Football Devin to me."
You have to tell Aaron that.
I will have to tell him that I call Trevor Lawrence Football Devin. Football Devin.
Yep. I've also become going back to the tattoo just for a second. I've become a walking advertisement for the tattoo parlor because people who I've not talked to in like years. Like when I posted like that on my Instagram story, I'm getting messages from.
AJ, I truly can't express. Sorry, this has nothing to do with that, but I just saw William's comment. Yes, it was a vegan walking taco, and AJ, I know you enjoy a walking taco because of our cookout together. I truly cannot express how much you would have enjoyed. So they had a vegan walking taco and then a regular walking taco. My friend Bev had the walking taco. She liked it so much that later in the night she goes, "Can we go back and get another one?" And I said, "Absolutely." And she did. And I really think you would have that could have been boy dinner this year. I think you just would have sat at that stand.
Don't think that would have been boy dinner.
No. Boy dinner. Sad.
Oh, there he is. That's
Devin, aka BDSM Trevor Lawrence. But again,
Okay,
he
I
looks
see
more like
it.
Trevor Lawrence when he is on stage,
and
not there, obviously.
in his makeup, and he's got the hair set up the way, like when he thrashes his
The
hair
way
down.
he does his hair, like in the
100%.
show, makes him look more like Trevor Lawrence. But that's it. We love Devin. He's our favorite Nightmare Fuel dancer.
AJ was the one who initiated you meeting him.
Can I break the news? Did I get to tell you guys? I streamed with Juice last week, but I haven't streamed with AJ since we've done this. Buck, this won't mean as much to you because you don't know about the cult of the Blinky Cups that is at HHN.
Mhm.
There is no Blinky Cups this year.
Cup.
Oh.
I know. They had a souvenir
It
cup.
did just look like his soul was broken.
Yeah.
I know.
He's left his, yeah. A clown has entered.
So there wasn't any Blinky cups at the Bellevue Berry Farm where I went this Sunday, but they did have LED light ice cubes.
Oh, we
Those
love
are-
the
those are-
Cosmic Cube. Yeah.
They used to use those at Disney's, and they had Death Star ones and TIE Fighters.
Still have the
Yeah.
Millennium Falcon one.
Yeah, they had a Falcon, TIE Fighter, and X-Wing, and yeah.
Do I still have the Millennium Falcon? Let me
So
see.
I was behind a 21-year-old getting his drink, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, "How do they work?" And the guy at the counter was like, "You just get them wet, and they start blinking." He's
Yeah.
like, "Here, lick your finger and touch one, and touch the one's going in your drink." And he tried it and it didn't work. He's like, "Go ahead and lick the cube." And the kid looked it, and then he was like, "Maybe I'm looking it wrong." And I'm behind this guy who just said that, and I had to keep a straight face in public.
It's too bright for me to probably see, but yes, I do still have the Millennium Falcon Cosmic Cube.
Bethany, I'm so glad you missed that.
Yeah.
It's too. I did. I missed the whole thing.
Don't worry about it.
It's too, but it's blinking. I promise you, it's too bright. You'd have to shut off the lights.
I see it a little bit. I see it enough.
Yeah.
It's doing it. It's blinking.
Yeah, you buy whatever. Like when those were still. This is before Disney's prices like really. That was probably inside like a $12 drink at the time. Now, if they made a drink with that, it's probably like $25.
Yeah, I mean that was a $10 drink for me at Bellevue, Nebraska. So
yeah, so
Was there a clown in the cornfield?
there was not a clown in the cornfield. There was a clown on a skateboard.
reindeer are lurking. Oh shit!
There was a clown who sketched on a
Thank you for that
skateboard.
reminder. I need to find that clip.
Reindeer.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler alert: Juice is working on something kind of cool for the anniversary stream. If anybody who happens to be watching has any particular memories from what the show like a moment or a segment or something that they found particularly entertaining, let either Juice or I know, because we are going to do a little montage as part of the 5-year anniversary stream, and I completely welcome the suggestion if there was anything that you remember. So the reindeer are lurking. That's definitely one. I think we got to get Paul ruining the Cutthroat Rumble.
Oh yeah, that was a good moment.
When we literally set up this whole trivia event to be rigged, and Paul ruined it.
Yeah.
God damn Danuzo.
So literally, we threw a 25-point Schmodown question, and the motherfucker knew it.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I watch that like every weekend." I was like, "Screw you, dude." No, I'm just kidding.
Like it was an actual legitimate question. We were like, "There's no way anybody in their right mind is going to know this answer," and Paul knew it.
That man knows everything. Look at this little cute puppy. All right, Buck. Quick question. Sorry, we're bouncing all over the place.
It's what the show.
It's about the show. Hello, welcome everyone. Okay, so if Kyler's out, who would be your number one QB pick coming out of this class of
Carson Wentz.
No. I think if they move on from Kyler, they're going to draft the
Mitch
QB.
Trubisky.
Mitch
Is he
is
even still active?
He is.
he's on the Bills.
Right?
He's on the Bills.
Yes,
all
he
right.
is.
All right. So he went back to the Bills as a backup.
Yeah.
No, I actually
Mason
think
Rudolph.
the guy from LSU is pretty good.
Sellers?
No, Nuss.
Nussmeier.
Nuss, yeah,
Garrett Nussmeier. Sellers is South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
South Carolina.
So
LSU.
sorry, Bethany.
Jordan Tammy.
Gosh, Buck, it's fine. Sure, pick them. I mean, that's really
Mark
worked out for the
Sanchez.
Bengals, you know. They've just been thriving with Joe Burrow. I'm just kidding. Joe Burrow's really good. He just gets injured all the time.
Isn't this going to be like hypothetically the third time he could win comeback player of the year?
Yeah.
Yeah, that man just really. I will say I was making fun of the whole turf toe thing. I didn't really understand it. I'd like to thank Jason Kelsey for explaining it. It makes slightly more sense to me now.
Turf
But
toe
I'm
is
just like
nothing
a
to
mother
mess with.
effing broken toe.
No,
Like,
it's
put on
bad.
some cleats. Let's go.
No, it's
And now I
bad.
kind of understand a little bit better what it means. I was like,
Yo.
I don't think I've ever understood this really.
The league actually did a great job explaining turf toe back in
Yep.
the day.
Oh,
I recently did a rewatch of the league. It was
he
one of the,
did
yeah.
at all hours of the evening.
yeah.
I wish
was
they
what I
would bring that back because it would be so much better now, just because of how crazy fantasy football is.
They were so. It's not necessarily ahead of their time because like fantasy football existed then, but I'm sure that the existence of that show amplified fantasy football.
Oh, I think a lot of people started doing it because of the show.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the thing with their show, it was a bullshit 8-person league.
Oh yeah,
wish that could be me.
I love though that like they did it the way South Park does it now, where they film them in the weekly while the season was going on, and like as they were discussing things, they were discussing last week's actual stats, and stuff like that as the show went on. And I love that so many NFL players wanted to be on that show.
Yeah,
They got so many of them.
freaking Chad Johnson was on for
One of their drafts, if I remember right.
yeah. So great, like that show is so great. Oh my god, so hilarious.
Oh,
So yeah, the marathon episode.
Yeah.
Andre gets turf toe at the end
Yep.
after bitching about somebody having turf toe on his team.
Yeah. That's not. I don't entirely understand.
Collusion!
I don't really understand how you get it.
The marathon? The what?
Eric is involved.
Yeah.
I did. So we have friends that we tailgate with, people that have become like our little tailgate people, because basically we happen to tailgate by them.
Location, yeah.
Location. Then you start talking, and then before you know, you combine your tailgates. But anyways, the last couple of years, obviously, I've been talking about being a Lions fan, and I had to explain to them how because they're like, "What is your connection?" Explain the whole thing, and then finally, I was like, "Vindication!" I told you. Last week, Cindy, who we tailgate with, goes, Kevin and I ran out of things to watch, and so we just started going to HBO and watching old seasons of Hard Knocks, and we got to the Detroit Lions season, and I get it now. And I said, "Welcome." Well, and I go, if you watch that season and you don't leave a fan, I don't know how. I don't know how. And I was like, yes.
Buck, you
Welcome.
watched Hard Knocks for a long time, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
Greatest season, my humble opinion. I know you don't agree, but
it's number.
You're a little biased.
It's number. I'm sorry. It might sound like personal bias, but the Rex Ryan Jets season is the best one.
Let's go get a snack.
Yeah. Let's go get a fucking snack.
There was this okay. Are any of you familiar with Sports-ish? It's an Instagram account. Okay. Well, anyway, they posted something last week that was the most me post ever, and it was, "Let's play a game." And it was, "Is this a Lorelai Gilmore quote or a Dan Campbell quote?" And I was like, "This is fun." And I go, "Game on. Yes, I will know all of these." And it was the best. And I was like, this is such a random combination of people, but also somehow is perfect. Also, I just want all of you to know Holly Campbell and I are now best friends. So it's fine. I can't wait till I get to go like hang out with her at a game, My new bestie.
So Juice, we know you're the resident Dolphins fan around here. Do we think there's any chance in hell if he gets fired, we could like start a campaign to get Mike McDaniel to come on the show?
Oh my god, I would love if Mike McDaniel came on the
We
show.
just have to tell him we have Coke.
Yeah, he'd be here. It's not even a hard sell.
Like a
Let's be honest.
McDaniel.
I'm not gonna lie, I low key love the guy. Like,
Yeah.
He's a coach.
He's
He
insane
is
in the best
not,
way
like,
possible.
I don't know how this guy got to the position that he's in. He weighs less than I do, and he's I don't.
Damn, he
clearly-
probably does.
Yeah.
You pay him in cocaine. He doesn't take US dollars. He's like, you know what I want.
Oh my god! I low key love Mike McDaniel. I'm not gonna lie. That guy he's on a different planet than the rest of us.
Yeah.
I've said the phrase "No, great morning." You know why? Because we're one day closer to death.
It's
So many
good.
times in the last 2 months.
It's so good, honestly. I might say that tomorrow. It's honestly iconic.
It's like psychotic coaches are fun until they aren't. Because once you get to the downfall of the psychotic coach, it's like, oh god, what are we doing
I mean,
now?
it's fun if it's not your team. Like, it's
Well, I went. Rex Ryan was the most fun coach in the NFL for 3 years, and then all of a sudden, when the team stopped winning, it's like, oh, this is not fun anymore.
William, no. William, no. Stop, William. Stop. See, this is why I want him off the team so that these jokes don't piss me off anymore.
You can join in on them.
Yes, I can do a complete.
Buck, don't be so
180.
short.
Oh.
First of all, he's not that short.
It's so funny because he is like a normal height person.
Yeah, he's like 5'10". Like I'm like that's normal height for a male, but in terms of an athlete, yeah, it's small.
For a quarterback.
There are 4 males on screen, and there's only one of them that he's taller than, to my knowledge.
Yeah.
We're not naming any names as to who that is. But he's definitely taller than me. I can tell you that much. But that's also not saying a ton. And Mike McDaniel would be he would lick that toad from Friendship.
Oh,
and I want to know what his trip
probably
would be.
already has. Like,
Did he also go to Subway and just get to order? I don't know. You know.
Buck, did you watch Friendship?
No.
Oh my God, watch Friendship.
You're not missing anything. Do not listen to them. They're gonna try to persuade you that it's this great comedy.
It's amazing.
It's
It's
really
so
not. That scene is the only good bit. I did enjoy. I went to Subway.
You do realize that Friendship is likely get punted during the top 10 streak.
Ew, I hate that for us.
What?
I don't know
I
where
think it's my top 10 this year.
It will not be on my top 10.
I don't know where it would be if the year ended right now, but I think it's
All
probably
I
top
know
5.
is Juice will watch all of his top 10 the week
The week
before we do
the week
it.
before we do it.
I will say that I think I have a new one for the year.
Just up for early January. He's just pounding movies.
I think Sinners got topped.
Oh, okay. What did it get topped by? Clown in a cornfield?
No, Life of Chuck.
Oh, you were actually
you do
serious.
really like Life of Chuck. I still have not seen it.
It just got released in the theaters.
I'll have to put it on my
briefly.
list.
I'll check that out once we.
I think Sinners is still my number one.
I think it's still one for me.
But Wicked for Good is coming out. So I think we all know what my number one's gonna be.
One Battle After Another is going to be in my top 5, but I don't know.
Yeah,
where
it was very
in my
good.
top 5.
Still need to see it.
Can we just briefly talk about the fact? So today they released little snippets of the 2 new original songs that are going to be Wicked for Good. And Cynthia Erivo is singing a song called No Place Like Home. And the snippet I heard, chills. Like the fact that it's called No Place Like Home, instant chills. So I think we all know that Wicked for Good is going to be my number one.
I will most certainly be seeing that movie in theaters. So
William,
be
Naked
thinking-
Gun will be in my top
in
10.
theaters. I'm ready to just like sit in theaters
I might like again, like I'm not the target audience for Wicked. I told her I'd go see the sequel. I appreciated the movie for how well it was made. Like, and while I'm not a
I will probably wait until it's on Peacock again and watch it because that's what I did with the first one.
But like, I did not hate the first one. Like, I'm like, no, this is a really well made movie. Like,
it's a damn
I love the show though. I freaking love the show. I just was like, there are points of the year where I just am not in a mood to go out and see a movie in the theaters. I'm just not.
Like,
we tend to, I think, in November and December get as much as we do in the summer.
Yeah,
usually.
We got a good October.
October stacks. We got Roofman this week. We got Black Phone 2 next week, and then the week after that is the Springsteen one, which I forget the name of it.
Yep, but the Springsteen one, I'm sure we'll go see that. We still have to see Smashing Machine at some point, probably. Hey, did you guys hear that I stole The Rock's Oscar? Because this weekend I went to go see the release party of The Life of a Showgirl, and I didn't go see the Smashing Machine. So I've been informed by.
Did anybody else go see that movie? Because from what I could tell, nobody else saw that movie.
And I also didn't know that that's how Oscars were handed out, because to my knowledge, that's never been the case.
Benny, JT, and Moose definitely all saw it because I listened to their podcast today, and they were all like very like.
I'd like to apologize to Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Like kind of like why he's on the Villains the Villains Hall of Fame.
No, I know, but I'm just saying for stealing this Oscar.
None of them really like. At best, I think they were lukewarm at best on the movie as a whole. So. And
I know I'm gonna sob. I'm prepared for it. It's fine.
I feel like of the three of them, I'm usually pretty on page with Moose, and if Moose says he doesn't like something, of the three of them, that's usually an indicator that I probably won't either.
We will be wrapping up.
Moose didn't like Red One.
Oh, that's a fair point. Maybe he can't be trusted because Red One is classic cinema. That is peak cinema.
And that's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Do we have a spare moment? There should be an entire segment of this montage called Bethany Rants. It'll be most about Christopher Nolan and Bob Chapek. And I stand by every single one of them.
Oh God, the one with you and PJ ranting about
Chapek.
Oh God, that would be a good one to throw on.
But while we're winding down on tonight's episode, do we have a quick moment for a hashtag Bethany Rants?
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I know.
Or is yours?
That's so kind of you. Okay. All right, we're gonna break it down real quick. We're gonna try to make this quick. Okay. So, I'm the only certified Swiftie in the group. I know no one in the chat is related to Taylor Swift, and that's totally fine. You're allowed to be that way. I do think. Spoiler alert.
What's the certification process like?
We accept all, really. Whatever, you're welcome. If you call yourself a Swiftie, I don't gatekeep.
You got to put down the Appletini.
You do have to put down the Appletini to like say a quick pledge, but other than that, we don't discriminate. I will say one quick thing, and then the rant.
You have to be able to do a cartwheel.
I would like to say yes. That Actually Romantic, everyone is theorizing that it's about Charlie XCX. That is wrong. It is clearly about Chance Ellison, okay? First of all. Because that man was obsessed with her and would not stop talking about her, and it's actually kind of romantic. So I would just like to go on record as saying that's what I personally think the song is about, okay? Anyways, second thing. Every time that a new Taylor Swift album comes out, there's discourse. It's not poppy enough. It's too poppy. It's this, it's that. She's this, she's that, blah, blah. This woman has written 12 albums. If you don't like this one, you're going to like the next one. Or if you don't, that's fine too. You can like the ones that you like. You don't have to. Please, honestly, y'all stop liking her. That will make getting tickets so much easier for me. It's fine by me. I'm not there. Here's the thing, though. Here is the thing. If someone getting married and wanting to have kids makes them a trad wife, I don't understand. How is a billionaire woman who is dedicated to her job and her craft and will probably never stop recording music and performing and doing whatever, a trad wife? I'm dying to know. And also, we need to stop the infighting. Okay, like, I just don't understand. I'm a very progressive person. I know a lot of progressive people, and this weird infighting and this and the that and these like interpretations of the lyrics and the this and the that. It's a fun pop album. It ain't that serious. I would like to go on record. Please enter this into the records of what the show. Poker Face is one of the greatest pop songs ever written. Full fucking stop. Put it on record. That is a fantastic pop song. It also includes the lyric "Bluffing with my muffin." Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. Good pop music does not have to be freaking Shakespeare. Okay, it does not have to be the greatest thing ever written. I sometimes, especially when everything is shit, I just want to dance, baby. I just want to have a good time. It's a good album. I don't know why we're all just like, I didn't know that apparently being married made me alt-right. I don't think I am personally, but like, cool, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, those are my thoughts. Did Butker call her a trad wife? No. Also, again, everyone remember, every time Harrison Butker misses a field goal, a woman gets her PhD, okay? So let's all keep rooting for that. Let's keep rooting for missed field goals. We salute you and your cause to helping women get their PhD, Harrison. And everyone remember, Actually Romantic, actually written about Chance Ellison. That has been the latest installment in Bethany Rant. Thank you, come again.
I saw Wallace Shawn die. Wallace Shawn is dead.
It's 2 minutes for roping. I like that.
You're a jabroni.